So my background, to be honest, is, for a long time just playing cricket. Played from the age of 5. I am now 47. Yes, I have had a very tough life. So that's a lot of time playing cricket. I started coaching when I volunteered for Cricket Without Boundaries in 2017. It's a charity that takes cricket out to lots of different countries, but primarily African and Nepal. So Rwanda, Kenya, Uganda. And I've done lots of volunteering, doing 2 weekly coaching trips. But this was the first time really that I'd done cricket coaching as an actual job, and thoroughly enjoyed it. Really enjoyed the challenge and the fun of it. And it's been brilliant.
So I have had my level 2 coaching badge, ECB coaching badge, for around 9 months now. So after doing that, Lee Booth, who has been Rwanda's men's coach for, I think it was about a year, but he's finished that now. He gave me a message saying, would you like to coach in Cyprus? And I was like, yeah, that sounds amazing. What's the rest of the details? And it all sounded amazing, so I came over. I've been a coach for around 4 years now, coaching juniors at my local club. I also go into schools at home and coach them multi-sport, cricket, football, hockey, whatever sport the school can think of. I've done archery and fencing and random stuff like that. So I've been coaching for a long while. Well, the thing I thought about the project was introducing cricket into a different place. That was my main thing, because it's not well known in Cyprus, as I've learned over the 6 weeks in schools. You say, have you heard of cricket? They're all like, what's cricket? I've never heard of cricket. And then they introduce it to them. And then as you get through the sessions and like the games, they start to enjoy it and they ask more about it. And they ask like, is this proper cricket? And we're like, no, it's just a little game, but I can show you a video of how to play proper cricket. And we have the teachers asking stuff like that, asking where we can get equipment, how we can do some more things in cricket, try and get them to play it. I think that's the thing that excites me the most about working here and what I did here.
There's more interesting cricket than perhaps I expected when I was coming here. So pretty much every school wants more equipment. They want to know where the kids can play outside school. So there's certainly a lot of interest in the kids playing more cricket. The main thing we were here to do was to introduce cricket to the primary schools in Nicosia, introducing the ICC CRIIIO Program. And additional to that, there was a coaching course, so Coach Ed, with a lot of teachers from different parts of Cyprus, from Nicosia, from Limassol, from Paphos, all coming to attend a coaching session with Richard Cox, who did the ICC Level 1. Stan and I were supporting him to do that. We've run some cricket sessions in Decalia on a Saturday morning, introducing to some very young children there, and some slightly older kids, but just starting to get cricket going in that area. But the unexpected pleasure of our trip has been to be doing lots of cricket sessions with the national women, who are a very enthusiastic group of women who just want to get better, and they're training towards an important competition at Easter, where they'll play Jersey, Isle of Man and Denmark. So yeah, fingers crossed that they come good.
My main challenge when I first got here was communication with the children, because they obviously speak a lot more Greek and less English. However, as I've gone along, it's got a lot easier because I've decided to do more demonstrating rather than telling, because some kids speak very good English, but a lot of them don't say a word. But that's been the main challenge. Also, it's different to England because the heat. So you need to go inside or you need to get in the shade more. And it's a lot more drinks break, so it's a bit different. But other than that, it's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same.
The kids are sort of more enthusiastic than perhaps I expected, and I think in the UK, I think there's a lot of privileged kids with sort of very high expectations. The joy of coaching in Cyprus has been just the sheer fun of it, and the way that the kids just really want to get involved. And to be honest, the teachers are really interested to find out more about cricket. I think the hardest thing is actually trying to fit in a valuable session in 35, 40 minutes where they learn something about cricket and also get to have a nice fun game, and doing everything in that short time can be quite challenging, and making sure everyone has a go and everyone experiences the fun of it. But other than that, I think, it's just been the sheer enthusiasm of the kids that is a joy compared to, say, coaching in England.
The response from the schools are brilliant. The kids got involved, they loved it, meaning the teachers, most of the PE teachers, and a principal came out and actually had a go at hitting the ball, which was amazing. And then after that, every time they asked, where can we play? How can we get into the game? What can we do to get the kids to get into the game? And I tried to say as many things as I could, tried to teach them as much as I could in that short space of time that we had with them. But other than that, they were just lovely in general.
I think potentially the focus has been on Nicosia to try and generate enthusiasm for cricket in Nicosia, and hopefully start to get a bit of a base for cricket in Nicosia as well as Limassol. If there's a way that Cyprus cricket can make a success of that, so have some community sessions in Nicosia moving forwards, so that the kids can play cricket outside of schools, then I think that would be really helpful, and hopefully that model could then be reflected in other areas of Cyprus, not just Nicosia, but the next place, I don't know, Paphos, wherever is the appropriate place for the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and keep going like that. In the sort of midterm, I wonder if Cyprus cricket could effectively make Sam and I redundant, and use perhaps a player to be doing some of this coaching, so that it is an actual job. It supports them financially doing that as well, if that was possible. Yeah, I've just had loads of fun, meeting lots of lovely people. The national women's team in particular, just so welcoming. They feed us after each training session as well. We get lovely Sri Lankan food, which is amazing. So yeah, it's just a great experience, and I would happily come back if as and when the opportunity arises.
Oh, definitely coming back to Cyprus, whether it's working or holiday, or living, maybe one day. But I've loved every single second of it. It's been amazing. The heat for one makes me happy, but also the welcomeness of everyone here is just amazing. Everywhere I've been, I've had compliments. I've had just the hospitality of everyone as well. It's been incredible. Yeah.